You can put him anywhere and he gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Um, and five. Who's five? I don't know. I mean, I'm keeping myself out of this. I feel like
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm all world. I'm all world. But but man, who's killing it? Who's five that I'm into right now? Um, I don't know. I don't know. I can't. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Um. Well, that was anticlimactic, Bush. I don't know if I could let you off the hook with not
What?
sure.
I mean, listen. I mean, five. You say in the past 5 years, bro. I mean, nah, man. I mean, those. That's what I'm trying to hear. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's it. It's four.
Do you miss Pharrell rapping as much as I do?
Of course I do. Man, I'm glad you're saying this. I tell him this all the time. I tell him this all the time. I tell him that I'm sick of him, bowing and all that other stuff. He does. He do a lot of stuff that I'm not with it. And I tell him what the people want to hear, how we want him. We want him. I want him arrogant and like, how he is right now. He like, how he puts on the big sweater and stuff and he'll
And
bow
he's
to you and do
so
stuff.
humble.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, it's so annoying. It's like so annoying. But
Maybe
whatever, I guess I
maybe he
mean,
should make the album the album we want. You know, make that album where he's talking shit, and
no,
then
he
just
don't.
give all the proceeds away, like
Oh, well, listen, he could
Trojan
do that.
horses.
Listen, he could definitely do that, but he does. I don't know. I don't think he wants to like be that guy anymore. And I'm like, man, this is like this part of our career is like music is so about fun and just entertaining and just
Yeah,
just being like, man, playing characters and everything.
yeah, yeah. I'm
Yo,
with you. Yeah,
yeah, we're at that like we're at that stage where like, man, it's like this is like no pressure. We just gotta do what we do. But no, he doesn't want to rap how I know how you want him to rap. I know how you want him to rap.
and I'm one of the. I like the last NERD record album.
Oh,
I thought was
for sure,
amazing. Like,
for
it's
sure.
not that I don't want the other thing. There's just a thing that stopped that I miss.
Listen, man, Pharrell's one of the best rappers, period. Now, when you get into the producer rapper column, he's definitely all world. He's
Yes.
like, don't come playing with him, style, all of that. I mean, come on, when he articulates style in his raps and so on and so forth, you already know what it is.
One
It's
of
me.
top three Rap City moments ever is Pharrell
Oh, for sure.
pulling
He
out
pulled
the
out the
Rubik's Cube.
BlackBerry. Was it the Rubik's Cube or BlackBerry?
It
Or
was
both?
he had a BlackBerry on him, but then he had to find the Rubik's Cube. That was the
Yeah.
thing. Is the
Listen,
pants had
man.
too many pockets.
I'm so glad you're saying this. I try to get in front of him and like, it goes in one ear out the other. He looks at me, he tells me I'm crazy, whatever. I'm glad. And I didn't even have to bring this up. So I hope
Yeah,
he's watching.
he's a goat.
Yes,
He's
for sure.
he's truly Mount Rushmore type
For
thing.
sure. For
All right,
sure.
couple questions from the people here. You got a lot of you got a lot of people that for some reason think if they ask you in these comments that you'll do a record with them. I don't know what to do
Yeah.
with that. Um,
No, I'm actually not doing many records right now. Like I'm only working on my music
yeah,
and I may be doing a little bit of writing, but I'm not doing like features and stuff unless it's like super, super, super special to me.
yeah.
Like I'm just like solely focused on my own music right now. Like I'm not, and you guys will see why like in a minute. But I'm like I'm not I'm not interested in anything.
How do you feel about virtual concerts? This is an interesting question.
Oh, I think it can be dope. I think it can be dope. I actually have been talking about like, creatively with my creative director, just how we can shoot, the backgrounds and make sure that it's interesting to look at. I haven't done it yet, but I think it
Mhm.
can be dope.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
What is it that you miss the most post, during quarantine?
I definitely miss festival season.
Mm.
Festival season, performing, um, and man, I have like a lot. Like I listen to a lot of street records, right? And records, those records, like they live in the street, and they're like Billboard in the street, but they don't ever hit the Billboard charts, but they're like a
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I actually miss going to see those artists in those clubs where they're probably getting, whatever amount in a brown bag. And
Hmm. Hmm.
I just miss that energy. I miss going to check that out. I do.
Yeah. Do you? What artists? This is a question that a couple people ask. What artists have you signed that you are the most excited about, that you want to talk about now?
Oh, I would definitely say that right now I'm super excited about this artist by the name of Juvie. He signed an Airwave Music Group. He's from Newport News actually, but resides in Virginia Beach. And if you know anything about the seven cities, it's like seven cities. They're all pretty, close together, basically. But
Okay.
he's like really hard, super authentic. He has a new project that's about to come out. We're about to drop it soon, and I think I think it's something to look out for sure.
How hands on are you with like a young artist like that?
Um, I'm super hands on. I go see all of them. I go see them. I listen to the music. I give my input.
Hmm.
Um, I'm talking to any and everybody about about these guys, and I'm there. Like I'm there. Like I want to see how everything materializes.
Yeah.
So I'm into it for sure.
Somebody asked. I don't know. They always ask this question. I don't know if it's
Hmm.
the same person asking. I need to look. Um, your go-to quarantine snack. Maybe it's just like a person that's obsessed with snacks. I don't know. But
Oh, what is it? What's the popcorn? Skinny Pop.
Skinny Pop.
Skinny
Wow.
Pop is the go-to snack, yo, for sure.
Don't think people were expecting Skinny Pop.
Oh man, it's great. It's amazing. Love that. Skinny Pop, send me some, send me some
Yeah.
to the crib.
Uh, people asked about the Secession collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
I assume you're a fan of the show.
For sure.
Favorite character on the show?
I don't know.
No clue.
Yeah, I can't say.
Yeah. um, the couple more. Somebody says Skinny Pop is hidden. Couple more. The very first thing. This is a question I always like. When you first started to get music money,
Mm-hmm.
not to speak of any extracurriculars,
No.
like, if you like mow the lawns for a summer, for example.
Right, for sure.
But music money, what was the first expensive purchase that you made with music money?
Um, I don't know. It probably was jewelry or something. It probably
Mhm.
was jewelry. Um, at the time, I remember I kept rhyming about like a rose gold and pink diamond Rolex I had at one time, and so that's probably what it was. It was some stuff, Pharrell used to make me buy a lot of stuff. He used to make me like do,
Yeah.
his quirky, man, get that, make sure you get that, and I used to
Uh,
do it.
Mr. Mort wants to know how many Cartier bracelets today. What are we doing?
7. I rarely take them off.
Okay.
I had to go to prison the other day, and I could only take off. I could only take off 4, and they let me slide with the other 3. Sometimes that screwdriver just be
It
like,
don't do it. Yeah.
yeah, they just be
Yeah.
like, yeah, just won't open. I'm like, man, listen, I can drove all the way up here.
Right.
Just let me do my thing, and she let me slide.
Shout
Shout
out.
out,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
shout
That's
out to
that's
them. I can't even say where because I don't want nobody to get in trouble, but
yeah.
appreciate y'all.
Last two questions.
What's up?
This one's, you know, at this point, it's like, what do you want from music? What is left for you to put your sights on and go after?
Right now for me, music is all about discography. For me, like my discography is
What do you mean?
um just being able to be proud of my discography, knowing at this point there's nothing that I ever had to like compromise or um or I like follow the trend or anything. I just want to make the hardest records, the hardest albums. People to be like, yo, he's like barring. I love when I hear people say like, man, he's still this good. Like when people say
Mm.
that, it's like it really I really appreciate that because honestly, you've watched so many people not be good after being in the game so long.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, I think that's I think when I leave because I'm definitely leaving the game. When I do leave, um it's gonna be it's gonna be you're gonna be able to look at my discography and be like, yo, he barred us the fuck up this whole time.
Hmm.
That's all I want you to do.
Now, how real is the Pusha T retirement going to be? Like, are you planning on really, really stepping away, stepping away? Because rappers
Yeah.
can't retire. Y'all retire terribly.
I
Some of
know. I
the
know, I
worst
know, I know.
retirers in the game.
I know. But I just think that I think that one day, you know, I want to because I want to focus more on the label side of it, the executive side of it for sure. Like, I think that's my calling.
Yeah. I'll let Mike Camargo do the last question. Mike, I feel like you just got here. Pushing out this, we spoken to the world that you're gonna have triplets. Since
Yes.
we had the one, Curtains had the two, so then
What
you'll
up,
have the
Mike?
three. Mike wants to know about your eating regimen.
My eating regimen? I mean, I don't know. I mean, what does he want to know? I think
He
Mike's
said,
being.
"What pre-workout do you use?
I
Are
don't
you
use
swole now? Did you
pre-work.
get? Is that what
No,
he's
man.
alluding to?"
No, man. No, no. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I mean, listen, Mike. Let's not entertain Mike right now, please.
I know. I
Upscale,
shouldn't have
please,
done it.
man. We're
Yeah,
talking about sharing success right now. We're talking about sharing
yeah,
success.
yeah.
And that's. I think that's what my legacy needs to end off being about. Just sharing success, man. And
Last last
good.
question to you. Um, and it's an interesting time to ask you this as you like really mentor these young artists, younger
Yeah.
artists. So many kids look up to you, and obviously you have an art form, music that uh, is like one that kids rush to. You know,
Mhm.
um, what advice do you have beyond the cliche? You know, do you and work hard? Do you have to young aspiring musicians?
I tell musicians all the time, young aspiring musicians, new coming in new to the game. It's not even about impressing me per se with your art. Like of course, if I like it, I'm gonna gravitate towards it. But sometimes I may not know.
Hmm.
And but what will impress me beyond not knowing is you just being consistent with putting out your music and you being passionate about how you articulate your craft. Like that means more than actually being like barred up to me or lyrical or whatever the case may be. If you are passionate about what it is that you do, if you are consistent and hardworking in what it is that you do, that's what draws me to you. That's what I'm into.
Yeah. Push, as
Yo,
always, thank you, man. I'm
yo,
glad you're
man,
good. We got to catch up.
we got
Um,
to.
Looking forward to the project and congratulations on the little one. That's
Thank you,
everything.
thank you so much.
All
All
right,
right,
man. All right, we'll see y'all on the next one.
peace.